the Europa League knockout stages. And the bigger thing is it's been 11 years since Everton have gotten into any kind of knockout game, and we have the chance for it to do it. We also have a chance to go top of the table, 1 point clear of Arsenal if we win against them. In 6 days we have that game and we need to focus on that first up. I'm trying to sell a few players, but it's not going through because of their wages, and they are playing in the Premier League, so their wages will be high. But next up we have Arsenal. Our team is fully fit, looking great. Pedro Lima is the lowest rated and he has the potential.
The magical feeling of match day and the desire to lose yourself in the moment.
Well, hello to you from Goodison Park, which was England's first purpose-built football ground way back in 1892. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position. We've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Everton versus Arsenal.
Cheers, Guy. Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them the final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
This is how Arsenal line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection.
Now here's a chance. Oh, it's cleared away from goal. Superb defending. Well, here's how things stand, showing what an opportunity it is for the hosts today. They go top if they win.
Yeah, with so many games gone now, it's about trying to pick up as many points as possible. And I think after today, we should get a real indication of their title credentials.
Ready for it coming his way.
Yes, really. He has grown in his overall aggregate of 35.
Well, in their last game, Everton had the upper hand against Fulham. What do you expect from him here? Can he finish? And he's lost it at the moment when the chance was on.
That was never going to get through. Nobody was there.
Mikel Merino. Fofana. Offside has been given here.
I didn't even see. Didn't even see it. And they get tackled.
Mikel Merino. On to Bukayo Saka. Merino. Working hard to win it back there. Decent looking attack this. A lot of room for them here. Oh, maybe a bit of space now. Get away that easily.
Pedro Lima gets tackled. Gets the ball for us.
It's nice possession. Is there a goal to take the lead coming? The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too.
Half time, 0-0.
First half at Everton. Game restarts with the sides level. well played, halting the attack. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times. The goalkeeper ready for a really good stop.
You needed to score that.
Tomiyasu. And played back to Courtois. Counter-attack coming, away they go.
Feels like they're made of
Saka.
Always
They need to be better on the ball than that.
Everton.
Nicely played through. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Zinchenko. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Nice pass on the mark. It's for the lead. Finally, the defence has been breached. It's 1-0.
We are leading, and as of this
the
point,
pace they
we
show
are
on
top
transition
of the
is just
league.
so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them, and as soon as he's through 1v1 with the goalkeeper, he just goes for power and smashes it in the net. It's a quality finish.
We've had to wait until the second half, but finally the deadlock has been broken. Saka. Poor distribution from the keeper. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Everton face Nottingham Forest. Really hope you can be with us for that. Arsenal come away with the ball. Could be dangerous. And the keeper's done really. Is this the equaliser?
Blocked it wide off the post.
Right at the end. Can't see there's going to be
5
another one
minutes,
now.
and we are doing everything
Well, Jeff
right.
Shreves
Need
is
to
right
keep
in the
the
mix down
composure.
there, and he can tell us more about the injury now.
Work from the benches, and he's actually twisted his knee. That's why he's been trying it out. At the moment, he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff.
A lot easier now.
Zubi Mendy. Robbie. Need to find a way to that late leveller, and this could
It's
be
done.
it. There
We
we
have
are, full time
defeated
here,
Arsenal.
and it's Everton.
And we now go top of the league.
Have you got time for just a few questions? Thank you so.
That was impressive. Don't see what he was. I mean, if you don't see the goals, it doesn't mean that a player doesn't perform. There are various things to consider. Next up, Nottingham and Everton. We are first, away from home this time. The good thing about now is we have the players to rotate the squad. Like Eze, Guerrera. We have more for now, so we can play him as well.
The cameras are fixed to one man. 3 goals. Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Nottingham Forest versus Everton.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with three of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other two sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
And here's how Everton line up.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
Everton victorious when last they played against Arsenal. How might this one go, Stuart?
Well, they pushed all the way to the final whistle, but I thought it was a decent performance overall. I think they have to be favourites for the 3 points again today. They have far too much quality in their squad.
Whipped into the box. And the move breaks down. Room to run here for Everton. Good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Could have gotten a pen. No foul.
Asprilla. And options in the centre. Smuggled away. On you go, says the referee. Advantage. Dangerous looking attack. Getting in there to intercept. This looks promising. Are they going to forge ahead?
And Omega scores the goal to get us in the lead in the 35th minute. Beautifully done.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
It into the net about the keeper.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Anderson. Burrows. Good work from Nottingham Forest to win it back. On the ball, Guerra. It might be on for them. Pulls it back. Oh, the
And
referee has
that
given
is
it. Penalty it is.
a pen. That was the
Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think it's a poor foul. It should be a yellow card for me.
To make it 2-0.
And Omega scores that pen. Beautifully done.
But he didn't show it. A goal from the
2-0
spot.
at half.
And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. But I believe there's been a goal in the Liverpool match. Alex Scott has the details.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 49 minutes played.
Many thanks as ever, Alex. This looks interesting. And it might be.
Has taken the ball.
Oh, that's
It
excellent
couldn't
goalkeeping.
He stole the ball very well.
Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
And a ball control.
Not the best clearance.
As with the ball control. Shoot! Shoot the
Superb
pin.
save.
And he has left a full time. Although that ball control was brilliant. I can't get him back, but
Anderson. good defensive judgment to end the attack. I'm delighted to say more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Nottingham Forest taking on Leeds United. The goalkeeper covered a lot of ground.
Saved all day by Alisson. Casio's culture for Walton. That is it.
Puts that away from danger. An attack full of promise. Was it a great clearance? Oh, great block.
Beautifully played.
Time for the change now. Will someone get on the end of it? He succeeded in getting his fist to it. A good-looking ball. And nodding it just over the top.
Got the wall.
We're inside the final 15 minutes. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Everton facing Southampton.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Simple save, really.
That was more than
Very effective pass. Oh, big opportunity.
Moment to strike again. It's a brilliant goal. It's 3-0 and Nottingham has been crushed.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Elliot Anderson. It's a neat move. A shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
That has been lead at all.
And they are committed to making the substitution here. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Promising pass.
And that's
And
it,
now
3-0.
it is final as the referee blows the whistle and Everton.
I've got a 3-point gap now. Which is great. So he wants to play in Southampton. Let's get back value in terms in this game.
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Well, good evening from the football hotbed that is Merseyside. We find ourselves tonight at Goodison Park. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action. Can he do it?
Carvalho scores in
An
third
early opening
minute.
statement in this match. And look at the celebrations. And the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Oh, this looks useful. Chance to finish. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. And behind it's gone for a corner. Going short. Looking for a teammate. Just the challenge that was required. Surely.
That was brilliant.
Good work to deny the
Carvalho
opportunity.
should have scored the second.
Ben Brereton. And news of a goal at the Amex. Alex Scott has the information for us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Spurs. They're the first on the score sheet here with 12 minutes played.
Thank you, Alex. Smallbone. Super tackle and they've won possession. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and draw out the opposition. Adam Wharton. He must finish! Still could be dangerous. Well, a time for composure on the ball.
It's a good strike and target.
Being pressed here.
All this good speed.
Brereton. Well, the ball with Everton once more. Ben Brereton. Brereton. Well, the situation has changed, I'm hearing, in the Brighton game. Alex Scott can tell us more.
It's a second goal for Spurs. It was a low-driven cross, and he was never going to miss from there. They're back in this now with
Spurs have
39 minutes on the
Gabriel.
clock.
Oh
Thanks for the
man, that
update,
would
Alex.
be such an interesting view to look at for Arsenal fans.
Smallbone. Brereton.
Half
Well,
time.
time is up as far as the first half is concerned. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Ben Brereton. Southampton will get the throw in. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Well, considering the current market, this has to be a real bargain. He's such a top player, and he will certainly improve their performances.
That's a good-looking ball. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Brereton. On to Smallbone. Ben Brereton. And a timely intervention. Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, genuine chance.
What is Tyson Carvalho?
To really bolster things for them. Two in front.
Carvalho with another. That's got two now.
Smallbone.
And he is looking.
And a goal to fill you in on in the Brighton game. Details come from Alex Scott.
It's a third goal for Spurs, and now behind by one with 63 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Well, relying on their passing game in a bid to get themselves back into it. Corner awarded. And time for the change now. So the corner played into the box. And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Wharton. Well, here's one for you to look forward to. The first leg of the Europa League Round of 16 tie on EA TV. It's Everton facing Roma.
Well, first legs can be negative affairs, but I don't think that will be. Both sides will be desperate for a lead going into that second leg.
Won't work out. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Right, let's quickly join Alex Scott, because Alex, I understand there's been a goal at Stamford Bridge.
It's a goal from Manchester City. Could the goalkeeper have done better? Yes, but let's not take nothing away from that finish. They've pulled one back with 80 minutes played.
Cheers, Alex. right on the pass.
Denied of a start.
Well, great reflection from the keeper. He did brilliantly there.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And a play and an Everton throw-in forthcoming. Crossing possibilities. Dangerous looking attack. So the referee blows for full time, and it's an Everton success story.
He might be offside by a mile. Arsenal drew. Oh, Arsenal are bottling it. Let's go. And we have a Europa League tie next out. We have Roma, Wolves, Roma again. We play our full squad this game, then the next game against Wolves we have to rotate. Our team is fully fit.
Days of anticipation have led up to this, an occasion worthy of a packed stadium.
A warm welcome to you. At least we know the pitch will be slick, which might brighten up a rainy evening. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And we've got action from the first leg of the round of 16 in the Europa League coming up. It's Roma, and they take on Everton.
Yeah, it's a big game, and both sides will be fully aware of that. They can't afford any slip-ups here. It is important that they set themselves up well for the second leg.
Here's the Roma team sheet.
Well, it looks to be a 3-5-2, very compact in midfield, which should help provide some protection for the three centre-backs, while still offering plenty of service to the front men.
This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, they look like they're set up in a 3-5-2, which looks quite defensive from the off. It'll be interesting, though, to see how the midfielders line up. If it's a flat 3 or 1 or 2 holding, however it is, it's going to be compact in there.
Delivered into the box. That's not properly away yet. A bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
The good player has been in 4 goals in 3 matches. He's been so clinical in front of goal. It's going to be difficult for anyone to try and stop him today.
That's not a bad looking ball. Struggling to keep the ball there. It's all a bit too crammed in the thick of it here. This could be threatening. Forward progress continues. He'll try his luck. Caught that with everything he's got, but it's missed the target. A good position. Well, not happy with the challenge, but the game goes on. And it's a pretty good save by the keeper.
Right, long leg, saved by the young keeper.
The corner is fired in. The corner hasn't amounted to much. Will it open up for him? That's a nice cutback. Well, he went to try and place it, but maybe power was the answer that time. Jared Bowen. Ball taken away from them. Go a long way with this. To take the lead.
And what a strike from Omega. Full sense of
that's more than warranted.
diving in. Yet,
well, we can see it again now, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. It's inch perfect. I And the movement is good to get on the end of it. And it's a simple finish in the end.
And we're back underway at 1-0. And the referee. Off we go, second half underway. Ryan Cristante. Decent move, look to be building, and that's it for now. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Yeah, and I think this is a bargain. The club's going to be so pleased with their business. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. And
He's done so well to keep that out. Played in now. It's a corner that's simply been played straight into the keeper's gloves. In the right position to cut out the pass. Real opportunity.
Nice and amazing. Broke it. It went through the keeper.
Back underway at 2-0.
It had a lot of power. No one was starting for this.
Tielemans. Mitoma. Just a friendly reminder that we have more Premier League coverage coming up for you here on EA TV as Everton face Wolves. Be sure to mark that one in your calendar. Decent looking cross played in. Saved and held on to as well.
He's the pass for Omega.
Here.
Who is running with the ball at
Oh, great chance. Great defending. Played into the box. Well, the corner delivered too close to the keeper, and he'll take those all day.
Again.
Dejan Kulusevski. Jared Bowen. A room for them here. Can he finish? It's in!
Roma
Now have they got the belief and the time to get another? Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Luca Mancini. Now Tielemans. Mitoma. Kulusevski. Mancini. On to Tielemans. Still pushing forward in search of the equaliser.
That will be handball. Then
Kicks awarded.
there's so little time left for maybe an equalizer. Yep.
It always seemed ambitious, and that's maybe putting it politely.
yeah, he's got to just put that in an area that one of his teammates can get on the end on. And if they don't...
And that's it, full time.
We
And
get
the
the win
celebrations
at
are all in the away
Init
end.
Live. Now we have a game against Wolverhampton. We are 5 points clear. And what is how many days? 5 days. Okay, that's good. That's only a bruise shoulder. He might be available for the next game against Roma. We'll change the score this time around. When Boros and S is scoring, Eric came on very early. He's back. And we are at the Goodison Park for this game, and we have tired legs as and Timo Werner will be playing. And others are full defense, so we have
that special and unbeatable feeling of match days in the air.
Well, hello to you from Goodison Park, which was England's first purpose-built football ground way back in 1892. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, and we've got Europa League Round of 16 second leg action coming up. It's Everton, and they take on Roma.
Well, everything's still to play for, but the onus has to be on the visiting side, you feel. They need a quick start if they're going to turn it around. Let's hope we get that over the first 15 or 20 minutes.
Great chance here.
what is happening.
Here he goes for a corner kick. Delivered. It's not the best of clearances. More work to do yet. Could be a chance. Yet another block. Good work to win the ball and stop something happening.
Come on, that should have been the goal to get us in the lead.
Tielemans.
Speed.
Got room to operate in here.
And the left came off.
Chance to cross here. It's no great surprise who we've picked out. This has to be.
This
There it
time,
is. That's the breakthrough, and fully deserved, you have to say. Tielemans. Jared Bowen. A little sloppy on the ball there. Real opportunity.
Should have been
Working hard to win it back there. Lovely weighted pass.
And
He's got two now. He's playing a starring role here.
And I'm not taking the risk.
The lead is now 2 as the game restarts. Lefebvre. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Nicely sets it up. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Jared Bowen.
Let's just win this. Omega misses an opportunity. they didn't even have a shot on target. So stop. Bologna made the comeback. Oh, Marseille would have won easily. Nice at their home ground they won 1-0. But Bologna made the comeback. Liverpool. Nobody else got the comeback except Bologna. That would have been the game for a Bologna fan. Okay, we have an international break after this game most probably. And we are 7 points clear of Arsenal, who have played a game in hand with 10 points clear. Oh man, Arsenal have legit fought it. We are playing this game. We need to get that 10-point gap in.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype. Hello and welcome wherever you're watching. This is Goodison Park. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Everton up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible.
That ball
Hopefully
it
we
went
get a
out
really
for
good
a
game here.
throw-in. Not even a goal kick.
The initial 11 today for the hosts.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with 3 of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other 2 sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
Taken short. It's opening up for them. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Moore. Now what can they do from here? A bit wasteful from Everton. So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, it's certainly a back four, but I think we'll see a lot of rotation in midfield. They just need to have a good understanding about when to support the front player and when to drop that little bit deeper. It certainly looks like a 4-5-1 to me.
The Magpies looking creative. Body in the way.
Deflection out for Alpha.
Now sending it in. Not really the ideal clearance. Great defending. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball.
Ball out of the chaos.
Well, possession keeps on changing hands. That's problematic. That's very good referee. A chopping challenge, and the referee has got to have a big think about it. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, many people have made this fellow the focus of attention ahead of today's match, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Everton moving the ball forward with purpose. Takes the shot. Huge block.
Block back at the block back to the fence.
Possession lost by Everton. And defensive play to be applauded. Well, not very clever defending.
Alisson had to make a
Fully
save.
stretched, somehow reaching it. Over it comes.
And Isaac, come on man, he wasn't
Technical
even
excellence to
marked.
finish that one off.
Why was no one marking him?
Back in business, and the lead
And now we
belongs
have
to the
to make a
Magpies.
comeback.
Will they be able to keep it? Oh, good vision. Oh, fine stop. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, many have wondered if they would get it over the line in terms of the deal. They've succeeded, Stuart.
Yeah, and at that price, it seems like very good business, doesn't it? Looking forward to seeing his debut, and hopefully he can hit the ground running.
Good use of advantage by the referee. Quite possibly a yellow card as the flow was stopped. Nice looking move, this. Moore. And it's opening up.
And what the strike from Vegas Bono. We are back level.
So back underway following the equaliser.
The Shimi goal was brilliant.
Matteo Guendouzi. So half an hour remaining. Nicely timed tackle.
Why are they so
And an attempt best forgotten, I think. And time for the change now.
Well, the score is still level here, but I'm not sure how. Newcastle have created so many good opportunities, as you can see from those stats.
Crossing possibilities. That's a very fine play under pressure. And he stopped them in their tracks. Carvalho. Dangerous looking attack. Some of the fans are screaming. Have a go. Brought in by the post.
Oh, that could have been in.
Time for a change then.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, Burrows will take that.
Corner kick played in. Seeing his opponent in the nick of time.
That would have been us leading and maybe 10 points here at Arsenal.
Well, this is certainly the
What
home
a
of
tackle,
live
bro.
football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Everton taking on Leeds United.
I'm really looking forward to that. Two entertaining teams in what should be a really feisty affair.
And so into the final 5 minutes. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, not covering himself in glory defensively. And getting across to stop it. And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Yeah, but in the end, I think the defender does enough to make it very difficult for him.
Taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on.
And it
And
is
there is the
a
referee's
1-all
whistle for
draw
full time.
against Newcastle. Could have been 2-1 if NDI shot goes in, but can't do a thing. And then we have Leeds. Chelsea wins the Carabao Cup. Okay. And we should get to know what is our next match. The FA Cup, what's going on in there? Arsenal, Brighton, Liverpool and Spurs. Chelsea wins the Carabao Cup. Super Cup won by Madrid versus Madrid. City Bayern. Real Madrid got knocked out by Spurs. They took the revenge. Arsenal are playing Milan. Barca are playing Liverpool. Okay. And now Everton versus Leeds. Monaco versus Bologna. Okay. And what about the Conference League? Next match, Leeds United. I am gonna rotate because if I remember correctly, it's visitors, and so we can play this game with our first team. Dismantle Leeds. We can.
Building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. Hello and a warm welcome to West Yorkshire. We're at Elland Road, a stadium first opened way back in 1897. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Leeds United versus Everton.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. The three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given.
Not
And here's
even
our
far.
Everton lineup.
Bro, we
The
took
shape is
him
the
out.
same, but they may play it in a
Then
slightly
we
different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
And the referee wasn't going to let that go. And nicely over the top. Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
Excellent vision. Corner kick, the referee's verdict.
Well, they won't get too many opportunities today, so they have to capitalise from set pieces like this.
Crossed in there. The keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. The
And he has
counter-attack is on.
just started a
Options
counter-attack with NDI going through.
Can they keep it going? Must take the lead here.
And Hamega scores.
Has been coming.
Pressure from the back, but
Let's see
he
this
was
again,
able to
because
do
the
that.
delivery into the
NDI
box
is
couldn't be any
taking
better.
not
Played into
enough
just the
space
right
for
area,
him.
and what a great finish it
Cross to
is.
the
Struck
10.
with power and accuracy, certainly no stopping that.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Oh, good vision.
And Omega is
He's
through
managed to get it
again. This time
Tremendous
saved by
work
the
from the keeper to avert the danger. Everton pushing to add to their advantage from this corner. He loves drifting in off the flank. Oh, a tremendous block.
With the shot this time, getting deeper, right?
Played over. Anderson. Tanaka. And And getting close to the interval, Everton with the advantage here. Stuart, what have you made of their first half performance?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Tanaka. Diop. It looks promising. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Emmanuel Emega.
That was good. He just pushed the ball ahead.
And there it is, the
So
half-time
the
whistle
second
was bringing
game
to an end the first
last
half here
for
at
them.
Everton. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
He has not settled in, I would say.
Now,
as
who can he play it to?
defensive,
Counter-attacking chance.
as a big defensive CDM.
Well, just to point you in the right direction, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Leeds United facing Tottenham Hotspur.
The starter is mostly out on the starter is not seen as much
Wonderfully weighted pass. Well, bumped clear.
although he is very important for that defensive line. Because our team
The
can
attack looks promising. Strong play here. Decent looking pass. Wasn't a great clearance. But it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Harrison Burrows. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
I think he had a really effective first half.
Oh, wait, Stuart, they might score!
And Omega scores 2 seconds, 4 on the third this time.
The
I
defenders
did think
unable
we
to
were down
stop it.
now.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good... Going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Tanaka. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Well, great read there to intercept. Burrows. Crossing opportunity. Is it going to be? And full marks for the precision there. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Everton taking on Ipswich Town.
For some reason, it got him tackled.
And he read it superbly. Kaya. And support available. Nicely saved.
He was just living on 1%.
Diop. What can he do with it now? 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
That's it.
And that will be that as the referee signals that this game...
हेलो हाँ टेनिस का कराया था ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है नहीं आईडी भैया का मैसेज आया था कि टेनिस का है या नहीं तो मैं हाँ ठीक है Switch next up. Problematic side, I would say, because we have to rotate the whole team. And more scoring. They almost did the comeback. Victory laps. And now we have the big match against Nice in the quarterfinals of the Europa League. We have qualified for the Champions League through Prem easily. Leg at their home ground.
The stadium is buzzing already, and with good cause. Now, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is quarter-final action in the Europa League. It is Nice versus Everton.
Well, this should be an excellent first leg, Derek, and I'm interested to see how both sides approach.
Oh, genuine chance. Still danger here.
How did he
Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And introducing the visitors lineup today.
I have to say, it's a really strong 3-4-3 lineup. Front three are very skillful, the midfield diamond has lots of energy, and the back three are good defenders, but also good on the ball. They're going to be tough to beat here.
Well, earlier today he received his Manager of the Month award, reflecting brilliant performances by the team and at the right time. Stuart, the title beckons.
Yeah, they just haven't let up, have they? They've got stronger as the season's gone on. It's squeaky bum time though, Derek. All the accolades will count for nothing if they put in a poor performance today.
Harrison Burrows.
And he has options available. Well, Gaëtan Laborde is the sort of player you have to keep tabs on if you're trying to oppose him. Stuart, what might we see from him in this match?
Yeah, obviously his goal-scoring record speaks for itself. He's just so difficult to mark. You give him a bit of space and he's likely to punish you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up against him today.
Good idea. Oh, it was a crucial challenge.
It has been a little quiet in the recent times.
Trying to open them up. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Good-looking move. Piece of defending. Nicely timed tackle. Well, the thought process is there, but not the execution. Will it happen for them? Well, there was impending danger, but good defending.
Half time, and
so the whistle
it has been almost 62% possession, 3 shots. They don't even have fast possession.
So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway.
I need to continue that, no stop in tempo.
Emega. And threading it through.
And the first goal is from Omega.
A fully deserved advantage based on what we've seen.
Well, let's look at this again. To pick out this pass shows wonderful vision. It's inch perfect. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Hisham Boudaoui. Nice looking pass. Could play it in. Making sure nothing came of it.
Cleared away without any problem. I think that will be
Emmanuel Emega. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action.
Hold on, Derek, chance here.
That was a magical save, it was. Who's going to get on the end of it?
Every try hits the goal.
And problem solved for now. Really good interception.
That was good from Omega to push that ball down.
Could be. Vital intervention. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, Nice unable to keep the ball. Get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Feeling down here is that he twisted his knee when turning. testing it out ever since, but at the moment he's carrying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Can he get them level? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Powerful effort, close. And they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Left for play. Ezzy. This could finish it. And effectively parried away by the keeper. Not the best challenge, free kick. Time for a change then.
And has the chance to finish this game. He does.
Increase their advantage. And will
Second
that be
goal
the goal
for
that
him.
ends up securing it for them? So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score.
Quick pass.
So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Emmanuel Omega. Corner kick forthcoming. Let's see about the delivery. And the referee blows for full time.
Liverpool 2-2 at Anfield as well. City are now second. We have played a game. We are still 12 points clear. City have to play a game, and it City play against Brighton now. Arsenal also, I think, drew or got beaten. Arsenal got beaten. We have a chance to win clear as the winners of the Prem. What else will happen? Alisson was tired, but he has to start in the goal. We don't have a backup right now. Yep.
Football has the power to enthrall, to captivate, and this occasion appears irresistible. Two magnificent sides intent upon impressing the wider world.
Thank you for joining us here at Goodison Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, and the former England forward Sue Smith is with me for commentary. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Everton versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, cheers, Guy. Well, it's so loud in here, isn't it? The fans are really up for this one, and I'm sure the managers will be reminding them, remember what you need to focus on and block out all of that noise.
This is how Everton line up.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker. But you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
Oh, what about this?
And that was
Ready for it coming his way. Edison. It's crossed the line. It'll be a throw. Able to come away with the ball. Space now to get a crossover. Could be something on. It's saved. Magnificent from the keeper.
That is a great save. It's so close to him. His reactions are quick, and that's really good goalkeeping.
The room for them here. This for the lead. It's
I'm
in. Deadlock broken. And just how crucial could that prove to be?
Everton.
Up with 1-0. Rice. They found a way through. Now for the finish. Oh, what a really good save that was. Eze. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Ederson. Johnson. Ederson. On to Rice. They need to be better on the ball than that.
That's brilliantly done.
Allowing space, and he's finding it. Well, encouraging him to take it on.
With the
Well saved. That was a really good chance.
Too dramatic.
Not long to go until the break now. The hosts are edging this first half.
Well, they've been impressive going forward. They've created some good chances too.
Oh, they must score. That was seen all the way, and the save is made. Spurs trailing. What can they do with this corner? That's how to clear it. Well, that's going to be it for the first
half time.
Ball rolling again, with Spurs left with a mountain to climb in this second half. Rice. Really nicely played. What can they do with this now? Benjamin Šeško. Nicely played. He's in here. In it goes. Level once again. What a game this is turning out to be. Eze. Over the touchline it goes. It'll be a throw-in now. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Might be a chance as they keep it moving. But able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. Nice pass and on their march. To put them ahead. Off the crossbar. Not going to benefit from a decent passage of play.
Does it happen every time that
that wasn't far away, was it? They do well to create the chance. They just couldn't quite finish it off there.
At least one. Not even at most. At least.
Ederson. Brennan Johnson. That's a foul and a free kick. Position to cut out the pass, and the keeper has it to avert the danger. And the shot thwarted. This looks really good. Could we see a winning goal? And this could be. It's in, and it might well be the winning goal.
Well, here's the replay. It's poor defending. You can't take anything away from the movement and the calm finish. It's a really nice goal, that.
Well, an exciting climax to an exciting game. Is there enough time left for a response? Declan Rice. Lovely ball. This could lead to something. Defensive job done for now.
Right?
Regular.
Living up to the team players that they have, and that's the player. Anytime.
On to Rice. There we are, full time here, and it's Everton fans.
Against Tottenham Hotspur. Crystal Palace on 4-1 against Middlesbrough. And we have the Europa League back again. What a gotten into. If it doesn't want to be played, please leave. I can care less. Alison is so tired though.
Two teams heading for what's sure to grab the interest of football.
Thank you for joining us here at Goodison Park. I'm Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith in the commentary position, and we've got Europa League quarter-final second leg action coming up. It's Everton, and they play Nice.
Well, the hosts certainly have the advantage after that first leg, and if they play the same way, we'll see more goals, and the fans are going to love that. Hopefully it'll be a competitive game.
A little careless there as the ball changes hands. This is how Everton line up.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
He'll try his luck. That with everything he's got. He's missed the target. This is who I've been looking forward to seeing most today. Are we going to see him play a prominent role here soon?
Yeah, he certainly likes this competition, doesn't he? Second highest scorer with his clever movement and his clinical finishes. He's just going to be so difficult to defend against.
And maybe not the best idea to go for the blast. Accuracy sacrificed for power. Sitting a bit deep here, you feel. Need to engage a little higher. What a chance! And it's another goal that they really have brought against them.
They got one back. Omega scores again. He has scored all the 4 goals. And oh, Liverpool are out of this. Bologna couldn't get the comeback this time. Marseille just cooked the other team, and we have first versus second again. But we are so clear. We are on 72 points. Let's see, how many games are we undefeated? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 12. 16 games undefeated. We lost in January. Last time we lost in January. That is it. The league game. Gary Olmo, Eze, and Boro. Oh man, we are still tempted. It's 17 games. We have Crystal Palace now. Man City came in for an offer. Let's see if we can get around 6 million for him. They have said yes. Good business. Bro, NDI as well. Does he want to be too? He wants to leave too. I don't want anyone who doesn't want to be in this team. This happens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And Kusanov leaves for City. We signed him from City and he's now at City. That's it. First transfer, to be honest. Let's stay here. Palace, I think we're against injured, of course. That is not a problem because we have Marseille up next. How big is that injury? Let's negotiate. 40 million out of him. They have said yes. And that's great. Good business. 4 weeks I think rough. Two transfers, not
It's been a long road to get to this point.
A warm welcome to you from Goodison Park, a grand old ground to play in. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary. We've got action for the semi-final first leg of the Europa League coming up. It's Everton and they play Marseille. And it's on now. Oh, against the bar.
And Marseille has started on getting
That hasn't come to anything. This is how Everton line up.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession, may go to a 4-5-1 when defending. I think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
This is how the Marseille team looks.
Well, no real surprise to see they're also set up in the same formation. It's just how effective those wide players can be. The onus is really on them to attack those bylines and turn their fullbacks.
This is a good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore.
I was hoping so. I thought he was going to do something in the air. Oh,
Decent looking attack, this. That hasn't got far. Delivered into the box. defence does its work. Good work to regain possession. It's a challenge that's brought a whistle and a free kick. The first goal of the semi-final, and just how important could that prove to be? Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Attack of genuine promise now. Having to stay patient here. Good pass. Chance for the equaliser.
And with the beauty of a try to get us back in the lead, back in the tie.
So they're level at 1-1 and off they go.
Finally we get another score in the Europa League.
Decent progress here. Down nicely and in. And the ref's whistle brings to an end the first. Off we go for the second half with nothing to separate them.
What was that?
Like a rocket. It's an absolutely wonderful goal. So it's 2-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Good patient build-up. Surely the equaliser. And still the chance might come. Well, it's one of the golden rules of goalkeeping. If you can't hold it, make sure you get it properly away, and that wasn't the case there. Moving forward under no real pressure. To break up the play. Can he finish? Plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. To split the sides, but this move is looking promising. And in the end, all that possession counts for little. Now urging him to shoot. And that's run to see off the threat. On for the early ball in. But the keeper had watched it all the way. Eze. In the right position to cut out the pass. That looks decent, making progress here. And it's on now. Oh, what a goal! He took a real chance going for it like that, but boy, has it paid off! The game restarts with very little time left for any more drama. Ebarachi Eze. Now there might be a chance to level things. That's been won really smartly. Is this the equaliser? It might still happen. Oh, that might be what we're talking about afterwards. Offside, but only a hair in it. Promising position, this. Great chance here. I'm sure he thought he'd scored there. Great goalkeeping. And that's it, full time. And the
We lose at we get break in our 17 game straight.
We've got some questions for you. Thank you, that's...
Every single week. We just need to get something out of these things. We are almost convinced to get up City. That's okay. Yep, it is. The car value is a and the car value. Car value scores. And now we have a game against Marseille again. Iliman India is also gone 40 million to get for him. We have got 60 million in 2 places. So we are gotten complacent.
A game of colossal importance and a stadium
welcome to you from the Velodrome in Marseille. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got Europa League semi-final second leg action coming up. It's Marseille, and they take on Everton.
Well, everything's still to play for, but the onus has to be on the visiting side, you feel. They need a quick start if they're going to turn it around. Let's hope we get that over the first 15 or 20 minutes.
And the keeper has it to avert the danger. This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, it's a 4-5-1, but it will morph into a 4-2-3-1. The single centre-forward will be supported by the number 10, and you'd expect them to rotate and swap positions just to try and drag defenders out. The wide midfielders, they'll offer a threat in behind.
This is how Everton line up.
Yeah, it's the same formation, and I'd expect both teams to commit players forward. So the two holding midfielders, they're going to be key from a defensive perspective.
No surprise to see who we focused on as our player to watch in this game. You would presume that he'd play a really big part.
Yeah, a brace last time out, so there's no real surprise that we're focusing on him. It was his movement for me, though. He was always active, always trying to find a yard of space, and I expect it'll be much of the same again today.
Hard work pays off. They won the ball. That's a good ball. Looking for the angle. Oh, well saved. That was a really good chance. Could be dangerous, and the flag's up. Offside the ball. Now there could be something on in a moment. Some good work to win it there. Jimenez. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game. Now to deliver a good ball in. Nicely sets it up. And it's on now. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do.
But it's half time and we need to go to get to the final.
We're back underway for the second 45. Rongier. Ball taken away from them.
Omega.
Can he finish?
Beautifully.
Very well kicked out, alert and ready. Premier League continues with another offering soon for you on EA TV as Everton faced Brighton. Really hope you could be with us for that. Could be something on. They've got in front. A key moment in the match. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again.
And have to keep it that way.
Jose Jimenez. Really nice tempo to this move. Into the area it goes. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. cross in. Perfectly anticipated, really well won. Not getting close enough here. Rongier. There's a nice passing rhythm to the play, but unable to find the killer pass in the end. If they score from this, they'll surely win the game. Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Edging ever closer to goal here. Well read to gain possession. Chance to get something going here.
It is full time.
And there it
And
is.
we
We're
go to
going into
extra
extra
time.
time.
We need to make changes.
Away we go again for the first period of extra time. Goes on past the defender. And now they've lost it. Good reading of the game. Valentin Rongier. Josip Shotalo. Valentin Rongier. Moving forward well. He's hit that from miles out. And the effort is wide.
Yeah, the keeper was in a good position. Probably would have stopped that anyway, but it is a good effort, guy.
Unable to retain possession. Well, there we are, the first
So,
half.
last 15 minutes of extra time, and then we go to
15 more minutes as we enter the second period of extra time. Molina. Defensive job done for now.
and
A
the
chance
car
to
value
break here.
is 3.
Oh, they've lost it. The attack is over. Promising move this. A goal now would surely be the winner. Well, it looked promising, but only up to a point. Eze. Ball taken away from them. And that will be that. Spot kicks to... It's in. No messing. And he can turn away, having done his bit. Good penalty. And no keeper would get anywhere near that. And it's been put away. And clinical from the spot. It's in. No messing. pressing. Oh, it's been kept out. It's taken them to the final.
The Europa League is gone. In the semi-finals, we lost. AS Monaco wins. It's Marseille versus Monaco. And we have the last 2 games of Prem, namely 3 games. We win 2-0 in the high scoring. We have Manchester United up next. Brighton have been good. How good would it be to lift the Premier League trophy at
Match day is upon us. Fans are pouring into the stadium.
Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with the former England forward Sue Smith. And we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Manchester United and they take on Everton. Can he finish? A body in the way. And it's a short one. United with the ball again. Alex Baena. Here's how Manchester United line up.
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-2-1. It should be quite compact when they're out of possession, you'd think. It's just how are they going to handle those transitions, though, once they do recover the ball?
Well, here we are enjoying watching the champions in action. The title won in their last game. This must be a lovely position to be in.
Yeah, what a season it's been for them. They've shown real consistency, been some brilliant individual performances, but collectively as a team, they've been top class.
Oh, top quality goalkeeping to deny what looked a likely goal. Fernandez. This has to be. Went for power. Got plenty of that. Was never anywhere near. Well read.
We went to one Petro Lima and Omega scoring. Final game of the season. We drew Omega scores, and we are the champions of the league, of the Premier League. The Premier League title comes to Liverpool again. This time the blue side of Merseyside wins. Everybody so happy to party. We got to see the trophy lift, didn't we? Timo Werner is now retired. Let's see how the team performs. number of clean sheets is with Alisson, who got the assists. Riggs got assists, 14 assists for him. And goals, of course, Omega. Adinga didn't get that many goals. Carvalho did get decent amount. Eze with 10. Moreno with 6 for us. Such good performances. And the season is done. Shakhtar Donetsk City win the Champions League, okay. Conference League beating Crystal Palace. We'll see the standings in a bit. Finally, we finished first. 17 wins at home. I would say the season was a success. Do you have any coaching